Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalich following his team's 88-80 road win over Florida Atlantic. Coach, just a real gut check victory. Can you just talk about the team tonight?
Yeah, it was a great win. I'll tell you what, this team's got character, and we're proving it to ourselves. I mean, look, we can prognosticate all we want and have a hunch on how we're going to be this year, but you lose all those seniors, and it's a whole new team. We're reinventing ourselves, and so we're learning about ourselves all the time. And our guys are finding out that they got a lot of character. This is a team that they find a way to win. A lot of heroes in that locker room tonight. I mean, a lot of heroes.
Coach, fourth straight win, really one of the heroes to talk about. 8 late points for Jamal Robinson, just really coming into his own. Just talk about his efforts in those final few minutes.
I mean, he was confident. He made game-winning plays. He made tough shots. They were big shots. He doesn't make those shots, but he probably don't win the game. And he wanted the ball, and he wanted to take that shot. I think that's a big difference. I think in years past, he wondered if he should take it. Maybe didn't even really want to take it. Now he wants the ball and wants to take it, and that's what happens when you play that way.
Speaking of somebody else who wants the ball, first career double-double for freshman Eli Pemberton. He just really evolves with each passing game. Talk about him.
Well, he's a special player. I mean, he's gonna, it's amazing. He's here's a guy as a freshman. Nobody, if you didn't look at a roster and you didn't look at a scorecard, you came to the game, you would never say number 5 is a freshman. He played like a senior. He's a winner. He got big rebounds in the stretch, makes big foul shots. Does that every game. Did that at Columbia. Did that here. Again, he's a winner.
Deron Powers out of the gate struggled a little bit, but in the second half he really came alive. What did you think it was that made him so successful in the second?
Well, he knows that it's his team. It really is, and Brian's been around forever, and Rock is maybe even a little bit more of the face of the program than Deron. But your point guard's such a key guy that I think he's finally hit him. This is his team. He has to carry us, and he does.
Solid first half for Ty Greer. He really gave you a solid 15 points in the game. It was kind of a different start each moment of the game. Just talk about, like you mentioned earlier, the different people stepping up at different points in the game.
Well, there's a guy that wasn't in your camera right there, Hunter Sabati. Make sure we talk about Hunter. He had a great game as well. But yeah, Tyquan Greer. And if you combine Ty and Jamal, basically split a position. So if you combine up, I think they had like maybe 27 points and 9 rebounds. So we got 27 points and 9 rebounds out of that 4 spot. So Ty was big, and he made some big plays and some big shots.
We mentioned the 4-game win streak now, heading into a very big home game now, St. Bonaventure, and obviously for the program's sake, a very important week, national spotlight later in the week. How important was it to get to 6-3 heading into the St. Bonaventure and Kentucky week?
Yeah, and whatever the record is, to win this game, you mentioned winning 4 games in a row, just to be feeling good about yourselves, because we better be feeling good about ourselves, because it's going to be, with all due respect to the teams we played so far, Bonaventure is probably the best team on our schedule, and then the one after them they're not too bad either. But we'll take one game at a time here.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.